What's going on, guys? Oh my God. Can you guys hear me? I sound okay? Hey, did you guys see the new graphic? It's the debut. So, oh, Jamal's going to be going live with the Tundra. Cool, cool. What's up, Paul? Wasn't you just here? Speaking of just here, oh my goodness, we have had some, like every local tinner in this area is all of a sudden finding us. It's cool as hell. Um, but lately I've been seeing some posts and people talking about, where to get a good tint keg or a sprayer set up and this and that. What's going on, Don? Um, and I see a lot of comments, people like, oh, you could build one yourself for $100, don't pay them $300. And, I thought, you know what? I'm here to help out. I'm here to try to see if I can't get a little. Well, so lately I've been hearing a lot of be the change you want to see. And I always thought, you're too small to do that. You're too you can't you can't chance it. And then I got to, hey, no problem, Vinny. Anytime I could help out, I thought you'd like it. So I thought to myself, what if I just start giving back? What if I just start being the change? I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You do what you're supposed to do. You should get what you're supposed to get, right? So a week and a half ago, I started doing free shipping, no minimums. And I got an appointment to talk, a meeting with, a Zoom meeting with my UPS rep and a couple of the higher ups over there. We're going to sit down and negotiate some things. But things are looking really promising for staying with free shipping forever. Be the change I want to be. And like I was saying, I've been seeing a lot of people say, make your own tint keg, you know, you can make it for $100, you know. And so I wanted to talk about a few things, because you can't build one of our tint kegs for $100. You just can't. It's not a real thing. To make a tint keg for $100, you have to go bottom line on every single part. For example, let me go ahead and switch this over here real quick, and yeah. So we're going to be building a tint keg. I'm not going to wrap it today. I've got videos of me wrapping kegs. Oh, you know what? That's a little dark, isn't it? The lighting in here is just wonderful, but I can fix this real fast. Watch this. I'm either going to fix it or screw it right up. But either way, whatever. That brightened things up. Sorry about the screen. I ran out of time. I was going to put a green screen on there, do a chroma key. Hey, did you notice that my diet is starting to work? I had to tighten up my belt, so that's cool. I'm pretty excited about that. So, like, let's start out with hose. You know, the hose that I use is amazing, and the inside is lined in silicone material, so nothing's going to stick to it. I don't care if you don't use your hose for 9 months or a year, inside the hose is going to stay clean. Things aren't going to stick to it. That's wonderful. You see a lot of people out there buying hose like this, and this is wonderful, but the problem with this is, and yes, I'm climate controlled, it's 72 degrees in here, but this is the hose you get, and it's all coily, and it's a trip hazard. This is going to be a problem. You know, we get things like that. Nobody wants that in their lives. That's terrible. But that's a cheap hose, and you can get that relatively inexpensive as a part of what you do. This Flexzilla hose, now this is a good option. Can I hold this up here? Can you see that? It's got a silicone lining too, so I'm not mad at it. It's a little bit thin compared to the blue hose, and I'll get to that in a second. But what a lot of people are doing is you can go on Amazon and buy a 25-foot Flexzilla hose, and it's got 2 of these ends on it, and that's fine. The problem with these ends, and this is one that I did for somebody, they brought it in, and if you look down in there, you see that is it going to focus? Get my face out of the way, maybe? Find the thing again. Ba-dum-bum-bum. No, it's not going to focus. It's got all kind of crud and corrosion in there. These things are made out of aluminum, and constant exposure to water and aluminum creates this white rust-like thing. So that's not cool. That's not good. You don't want that in your life. So throw that in the garbage. The other thing is people go and try to just buy a pack yeah, we can see that. Just buy a pack of some cheap, there we go, cheap hose clamps. These are just steel. They're rolled steel or whatever they call that shit, but they rust, and they rust quickly. I mean, they could work in a pinch if you need it, but they're just flat going to rust on you. So what we use, and we sell all this stuff individually too, but if you'd like, I can help you find it for better prices. Let's face it, I buy it for better prices. Like the clamp that we use. You know, we can compare this, You'll notice also, it's not like this is a worm gear clamp, you know, and it's got your traditional, you know, screw on it where you screw it and it just wraps around and tightens. I use what's called a T-bar clamp, you know, so it's got a nut on one side and a bolt on the other side, and it pinches down that way. This is stainless steel. This isn't going to rust. That's bad. So these, I sell these for $1.40, and that's actually less than you can buy them for. You can buy these same clamps on Amazon, the exact same clamp in a 10-pack. They were $14, so that'd be $1.40 a piece. I think the prices went up. I haven't checked because I don't buy them from Amazon. I buy them from the manufacturer, and I buy about 2,000 at a time. So that's why I can sell them to you for. That's why I have to sell. That's why I have to. That's why I can sell them to you for $1.40, because I can still make a few cents on it. How much can you make on $1.40? Especially with free shipping. You guys hearing this? Free shipping. So that's the difference in a couple of the parts. The other thing is too, now this keg is already ready to go. And Alex is hanging out with some customers. But there's a couple of things that I do different. Now this keg, if you're trying to build one yourself, I don't sell these bare and raw like this because I pay what you guys would pay. And you can go over right now. Actually, let's take a look, right? So let's see what you could buy this for. And I so almost had things ready here, but all right, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. Whoops. I got to just get my stuff all together here. That is all. And I can, where did it go? Oh my God, I lost it. Is it this one? No. I was so close though, wasn't I? VCam doc. Desktop. Oh, that one. Okay. So what the heck are they growing there? I don't know. But Adventures in Home Brewing, you know, a lot of you guys have seen this if you thought about, and these are the same kegs I use. Typically, I would buy direct from the manufacturing, but since the COVID thing, it is so hard to get these over, and these guys buy so many of them. But I pay what you pay. So if we go to brewing equipment, and where did it go? Not kettles. Oh my God, they changed their website on me. I don't typically order through the website, but here, let's just do this. Keg. Now, they do sell used kegs, and they're on sale. They're not guaranteed, but as you can see, you can get a used keg for $45. Or you can get a brand new keg, depending. Now, my favorite's the 3-gallon. And you'll notice the 3-gallon is $115. This is the cheapest place in town to buy these, and you're already starting at $115. And that's its own kind of scary. But that's what's going on right now with the COVID thing. There's not much we can do about it. So, that is the same keg. Now, here's the kicker. This keg will not hold, you know, if you look at it, it's not going to hold more than like 70 psi. That's one thing right from the start. What we do is with these kegs, we'll start with the lid, and it's just like theirs. Oops, wait a minute. I need a director person. Let me switch this back over real quick. We'll just come to the whoops, wrong one. Technical issues, I'm telling you. So we're going to start with the lid. Notice there's no hole in it. So this is pretty stout, thick stainless steel. Not just, you know, you could probably pound a hole in it. You need at least a 5/8 inch hole. and you could pound through it with a step drill bit, like a unibit, if you had to. It sucks. I've done it, but you can. That's hurdle number one. Once you get the hole in it, that's what it looks like. You also will need a valve stem. Oh shit! I got no valve stem, Alex. Where Alex go? um, so you'll also need a valve stem, which I don't have here right now. I thought I grabbed everything. Alex, I don't have a valve stem. I don't have a valve stem. You could have thought that, but I don't have one. So go. No valve stem. Whatever. If I'm wrong, I'll have two. So, the valve stems are another thing. You can get these cheap chrome ones, which they say stainless steel on them. And I actually started using them until they started rusting. And then I investigated a little further and made a complaint and found out that it's got a stainless steel cap, and the rest of it is chrome plated whatever, and that's no good. And Nick, if you're watching, I don't know. Nick's at home. He's our latest victim in quarantine, so maybe he's watching from here. But if you're watching, yeah, I'll get back with you after the thing. We got a couple of comments already. Oh my goodness. We've got Charlie Tint says, I still prefer to buy one from you and show my support. Just got my second one. Of course, super high quality. Thanks, Charlie. We put everything into these things. These things, if you buy it from us, it does come with a lifetime warranty. So obviously I'm not going to use cheap garbage, because if anything fails, other than, wear and tear and abrasions. So like your hose, in a couple of years. Now, if within a year your hose goes bad, I'll take care of it, because hose is one of those things. It's a manufactured part, and sometimes they don't do as well. But aside from that, everything else, all moving parts, everything is covered, including your swivels, so if they start leaking, which I promise you over time they will, because swivels do. But that's another thing I can talk about here. Doug Lane said, I could buy it all individually from you or piece one together, but I'd rather buy one from you ready to go with my custom wrap and have it show up ready to rock and roll. Like, that is one awesome thing. That's a lot. Let me put that up here real quick, just because that's a lot. Ready to rock and roll and not have to worry about parts not fitting right or leaks. I'm going to be, well, there's even more too. He says, I'm going to be buying another keg here soon. Need that 5-gallon for sure at the new shop. Yes, absolutely. If you're going to set it and forget it, a 5-gallon is nice, especially if you're starting to get your volume up. If you're going to add a dual sprayer conversion kit where you run 2 hoses on it and you got a couple people working on it, for sure you're going to want a little more. So that's stupid cool. And Dave, I love that. He said, I lost my cap and I found a Ferrari one and an Audi one to use. That's great. That is one thing, these caps on these valve stems. Now, this has got a stainless steel cap too, but it's an all brass valve stem. So we have already learned that valve stems tend to, the brass tends to hold up. Now, this rubber grommet here, as you can see, the little lip on it and everything, that actually, this part seats on the inside, and this goes through the lid, and this gets clamped down, and it sandwiches around this hole right here. So that's kind of shoulder. Yeah. Oh, look, I can look through it. Ha ha. Anyway, so I'm having way too much fun with this. So that's just a little bit about this. Also, the swivel that we use. Remember, I mentioned and we started out using these because I didn't know any better. What the hell did I do? Did I throw it in the garbage can? Because that's probably where it belongs. No, I didn't. All right, so I lost a part already, but the good news is it's a part that we shouldn't be needing to use. So whatever, nobody cares. Okay, I care. What the hell did I do with it? I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to pretend not to care. Okay, here we go. This swivel goes with this. Now, these things are a little complicated if you've never used one. It's like, what the hell is this? You know, some would think that you put it on like this and that makes sense. You can actually screw that on. But what does that do? It's got the little nub sticking out. That is not how this goes. And this doesn't screw into here, although it feels like it almost could. But no. So the way that this works is here's the hose. Oh, it's blue. Let me switch cameras again real quick, and we're going to just bring this over here real fast and switch back to the. God, I'm losing my mind. This one, yes. So this hose, no green screen on this hose. This piece right here actually screws on here, and it screws reverse thread. There's a video on the website on this part on the brass swivel. So we turn it like we're loosening it, but it actually is screwing in. And then this piece right here with the tapered end will actually go down inside of there, and it'll thread and screw right into the inside of the hose. And what that's going to do is it's going to screw into the inside of the hose and expand it out and create pressure here. What that's good for, instead of, you know, because there's some people out there that believe in crimping a ferrule on here and making it permanent for you is the way to go. But what happens if you hit your hose or like Matt Blackmer figured out, he set his heat gun on the edge of it, and yes, a heat gun will burn a hole in your hose. And if everything's all crimped and you don't have a crimper and new ferrules, your hose is dead in the water. You're done. Where with this, you can unscrew this, take this all apart, and you can cut your bad part of the hose off, screw it back together, and keep tinting. That's kind of important, at least in my book. I do understand the other way in some cases can look better, but that's not my thing here. That's not what I'm trying to do. So here, you could do it the hard way and put a wrench on both of these and screw them together, which isn't that hard. It's just a little exhausting. And we do a bunch of these. You know, you can also buy these at 44 Tools. So, like, you can imagine how many we sell. But we just screw that together. And once that's together, you've got a swivel. And this swivel swivels freely under pressure because the construction of it, most brass swivels or hose swivels will swivel and the retainer ring in here steel. That's bad. So this is an expensive swivel. I'm not sure how much it costs. I believe it's like $12.99 or something like that. They're not cheap. Maybe it's more. Maybe it needs to be more. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention. But this swivel has a rubber retaining ring. So the only thing that makes up this swivel is rubber and brass. So it'll never create a contaminant in your slip, in your tint job, in your PPF job. That's important. There are a lot of people that use whatever swivel they can get. A lot of them use, oh, I found it. Look, I found it. A lot of them will just build you a keg for like $180 with one of these. And they're using the $45 used keg. And they're using a, I don't know, $15 or $10 or $20 hose setup. And it's just like, I'm not trying to say anybody's doing anything wrong, because honestly, I believe they don't know any better. And until they've sold a few and then they got people coming back being like, hey, why is this happening or why is that happening? They're not going to know. And they're selling kegs for $180 because they're mad at people like me and Jeff over at Flexzilla for actually selling a keg for what we sell them for, because they don't understand that the parts matter. The parts are really important. You know, I should have reached out to Jeff. He probably would have joined me on this stream, and that would have been kind of cool. But so that's the swivel end of it. And as you see, that's a nice clean end. That's not, now, I told you I was going to talk, and I'm going to switch this back to my main camera again for a minute, because it's just a better camera, and it should see this better. But, or maybe it won't see this better. Let me go to here real quick. We're going to just, we're going to switch this off real quick, okay? Just real fast. We're going to turn the filter. We're going to turn chroma key off. All right, just for a second, because I forgot I got a green hose, and it won't show. So here on this, we've got two different hoses, and in person you can see this real good. Hopefully you can see this in the camera. But size-wise, these are quite different. You notice the blue is thicker. The blue is much more durable. The blue is much easier to clean. The blue is made in Canada. The green is made in Taiwan. It's much thinner. To give you an idea, I actually have in my bag of goodies here somewhere, I believe I have, there it is. I got a little micrometer. So I'm gonna zero this out, turn it on. Uh-oh. Tell me my battery's dead. I just used this. And it's got auto off. All right, so. Oh, I don't have that battery here. Okay, so guess what, guys? I can't show you. But I can tell you, because I already know what the answer is. I was just going to show you, because I thought that would be better. So 1/4-inch hose should be a 1/4-inch inside diameter. I mean, I can't stand looking at that like that, no. So we're just gonna turn the chroma key back on. We're gonna close this. We're gonna go back to my, there we go. So 1/4-inch hoses, there's the green hose, isn't that cool? So 1/4-inch hose is supposed to be 1/4-inch inside diameter and 1/2 inch outside diameter, 0.5 inches. This hose outside diameter is 0.4 inches. Oh, that's just so cool. So what we do to make up for that is somewhere around here, Alex has me, I don't even know what Alex is doing. There it is. What we do to create that other 1/10 of an inch is we use shrink tube. So we'll put shrink tube around the end of this hose, and then shrink it around. And that actually makes that thick enough for the swivel. So then we can screw the swivel on. Because if we put it on like this without the shrink tube, that's just too cool. Oh, I can lean it back, it starts looking yellow. But if we put it on here without the shrink tube, what's going to end up happening is it's going to pop off and somebody's going to get wet. That's no good. Nobody likes that. So I sell the Flexzilla because everybody thinks they want it. They want it because it looks cool and it's popular. And for an air hose, it's a fantastic air hose. It's not a very good water hose. That's just all there is to it. So, and Billy Ayton is over here saying failure is not an option. I agree with you 100%, Billy. So there's a couple more things too. So I've got this lid, and like I said, these kegs out of the box are only going to go up to about 70 psi. A lot of times they're going to go up to 70 psi, and then this pressure release valve is going to pop. And when the pressure release valve pops, sometimes it freezes in there. It'll drop all the way down to 45 or 50 psi before it stops hissing at you. So that's, oh yeah, we do sell the the blue hose in other colors. If you special ask for it, we have red, gray, and yellow, and it's all the same hose. It's just we bought those not trying to just build the biggest variety. We bought those because we also do custom wraps. As Doug mentioned about getting a custom wrap, honestly, we've got lots of custom wraps out there. We tend to, when we do a custom wrap, we tend to color code our logo to match your color scheme of your company. And then we, if it fits, whatever color best fits your logo's colors, we'll use. And so that's why we've got the extra colors, because we wasn't trying to go mainstream. But if you want to buy a keg or buy a hose setup or buy a hose by the foot, in the comment section of your when you're checking out, you can ask for a different color. You could also reach out and call us, and we can walk you through the ordering process and get you all set up with whatever color you want. But so, oh, I didn't even show you that. I just did that while I was talking. This just screws in. So if you ever have a pressure release issue, you can just unscrew it and that'll come out. Now let's see if we can see this. But see that little O-ring right there? That O-ring is garbage. So I can just take this, and that's the O-ring that just came out of there. And the problem is it's Chinese. It's really cheap. It's really soft. So what we have to do, and Alex brought me a couple of O-rings just to demonstrate, and this is the worst one to change, but what we do is we take this O-ring, and you can already see a difference. This is the smaller one. That's the one I'm going to put on, and this is the really soft, squishy one. The smaller one, not so soft and squishy. That's really important with the kind of pressure. Keep in mind, these kegs were built and designed to run under 10 psi. So we put this O-ring in there. The spring is fine, but the O-ring, this is just too soft and it gets all stupid. So we changed that. I just made it look easy, but I do thousands of these. So I'm relatively good at it. And then just like before, you just screw it right back in. Another option that we do offer, we don't offer it on the build, but you can buy it separately. And we put the same setup. Now this setup will hold 110 psi before it pops. I mean, not forever. Ask Billy Ayton. You know, he's got probably a 40-year-old or more keg, and he oh man, I think sad. Billy, we got to get you a new keg. Custom wrap. Rick got the tricks and the tank without wanting tanks, flows, mole. What? Oh, you're just rapping. Wrong kind of rap, Billy. Stop it. I'm trying to focus here. I got a lot to get through in a little bit of time. I mean, it seems like a lot of time until we're going to go over all this stuff. The other thing too is the what do you call this thing? Inline filter. Inline filters, guys, are not necessary. So just so you know, every one of my sprayers. Now, if you can buy these sprayers, let's talk about the sprayers. You got a couple different options. What I see a lot, and I don't have one because I think it's dumb. They're the wrong kind of metal, but there's people out there selling sprayers that are air blowers with a little 1/4-inch head in them and buying cone tips to put in them. And those will put crap in your system and they don't come with a filter. Now, these, on the other hand, you can either get the plastic one, which is really cool. It comes with this little thing on it. And it's got the 1/4-inch thread. So your swivel will thread right into it, real easy. But we need to put some thread tape on there or else it's going to leak. And leaking is bad. But what this doesn't come with is a filter. So there's no filter in there, no nothing. It just comes with a ring. So each one of ours, and we took away all the lower options. You can like the green if you want to, but we have tested the 200 mesh. They used to be orange. They changed them to pink. I'm not sure why they did that. Oops, that's right side up. But the 200 mesh, you can kind of get in there and see how fine that is. And it doesn't want to focus. Maybe put it over my face. Maybe it'll focus. Maybe put my face up here. So anyways, that's that. That's what every one of ours gets in it. And you can buy these. We sell them for like $5. You can get them cheaper online if you search around. It's not that big of a deal, but that goes right into there. And it's the last point of attack or offense or whatever right in the tip. And you've got a couple of different sprayer tip options. For automotive, and for actually, I use a fan tip for everything. And I use brass because I'm in Michigan and I forget my shit out in the car a little bit. And when I'm out doing flat glass, I'll leave my stuff in the car and freeze it. And then I have to replace parts if I'm using plastic parts. So that just screws on there like that. And the fan tip is fun under this light. But so that's the fan tip. We also have the adjustable cone tip. And people buy this because it's adjustable. The thing is, you can either make it a squirt gun that shoots straight, or you can twist it this way or twist it this way. If you twist it this way, it opens it up, and it's what they call a hollow cone. So it sprays a circle of water, and the center is hollow. Billy made a video once showing the difference, and it was really cool because you could see he calls it O spray. It would make an O. So what ends up happening is, even though you can make this really fine and almost mist-like, you have to take your sprayer and go all over the window like this with it to get the whole window wet. And then you find out that you got water running down everywhere. That's no good. You don't want that. So I don't use those, and I don't recommend those for automotive because we want to use as little water as possible with automotive. So I recommend a fan spray. The nice thing about the fan spray is one swipe like this, and your entire window's wet enough to tint, and you'll notice you don't have water running all over everything. I can tint a car with a keg and a fan tip with less water than somebody that uses a trigger sprayer. Honest to God. You get me somebody that's really proficient with a trigger sprayer, bring them in here, put two cars side by side. I'll be down at the Tinter Battle. Maybe we can try that. I'm going to have some kegs. In fact, I got something really exciting to show you guys for the Tinter Battle. And I showed it to I showed it to Carlos today, and I saw him cuss for the first time. I didn't even know he knew how to cuss. He's always so proper. But he said that word. You can buy these a lot cheaper on other places than my website too, but you get one just like this. When I sell them, you get it with the filter in it and a tip. And again, we got the same tip options for these. We've got the cone tip, which the cone tips are amazing if you're doing PPF because that stream, you can shoot it right up under the PPF all the way up the hood and soak all kinds of good stuff. With the fan, you're really limited on your reach. And that's the advantage to the cone. Not up close where you're tinting up close and personal, there's no advantage to the cone. It's really it's more of a hazard. But that's just my opinion. Through my experience, I've been doing this since '89, and I've tried a lot of things. But personally, this goes together like this, and now we're gonna go ahead and assemble. And I'm basically gonna assemble the hose setup that I would use. I mean, you can add the inline filter to it, and we've got two options with the inline filter, just in case, because there's some guys out there selling 3/8" hose too, with their systems. And I'm not sure what the logic is behind it, but I can't find an advantage to it that is worth the weight of the hose. Because remember, this hose has to be filled up with water, and you're going to drag it around the car, or drag it around a building, or drag it around a customer's house. And it's heavy. Well, this isn't heavy. This is pretty lightweight. This is super nice. And this is a 30-foot hose. That's what I use because I like to, when I'm doing cars, I like to sit it off to the side and just let it sit there. And then I can walk all the way around the car either way, touch both sides of the windshield, everything, and I don't have to move the keg. I can set it and forget it. 30 feet is the perfect length. But thread tape's very important. I use the yellow just because it kind of makes my stuff stand out. It's a little bit more expensive and totally unnecessary. If you guys know anything about thread tape, yellow's for gas. It's also for water, but it's not necessary for water. White is plenty sufficient. But you would put these on here, and just so you know, I use nylon barbs here, which these are unbreakable. They don't break off. They just, if you look, they've got a real defined edge right there. Oops, if I can get in here and if it'll focus. It just won't focus today. But I got a real defined edge and the clamp sits in there real nice so that I'm sure that that ain't going to pop off on anybody. The last thing that I want is that to pop off. So we typically will turn these in just as far as it's snug, so I'm good with that. And we're going to leave that out. I could turn it in all the way, but there's no reason to put that undue pressure on it. And it bonds really good. Same thing with the other side. And these inline filters, if you can see it, whoops, wrong side. There's an arrow. Let's see if I can get, there it is. See the arrow? So, whoops, wrong way. The water needs to go that way. So this side would face the keg. This side would face the sprayer. That's kind of important, but not really. Because this in here, let's talk about what's in here. What's in here is a 40 micron filter, so it's actually finer than the filter in the tip. But the filter in the tip is more than adequate. This seals down onto here. It comes with, we use a Viton O-ring, which is green, and that'll withstand chemicals if you want to spray chemicals through it, because sometimes we have the detailers want to use our kegs for spraying different cleaners and stuff, and I just want to be safe and rinseless car wash and stuff like that. Whatever they want to, hey, what's up, Corey? I just want to make sure that this is going to be good for them. So that's that. Alex is supposed to be in here. He's going to be helping me with this. Maybe, did I tell him he was going to be helping, or was that just something? It sounded good in my head, and I never let it out of my mouth. I don't know. Hey, Alex. Oh, we got more customers? Do we have more customers?
Yeah, it's Dominic's favorite.
Is it?
Yeah, you want me to have him come in?
He should.
He's wearing all his Tintless stuff.
Is he? Sweet. Have him come in. Oh, Dominic Favorite is in here. That is so cool. So we're gonna have a little pause. I'll do split screen so you guys can see him too, and hopefully this is adjusted right. If not, I'll adjust it right. It'll be fine, I think. What's up, man?
What up, man?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Last time you was here, I missed you. I was in here doing this shit, and you got to sit down with Brittany for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, you're in camera.
Nice. Yeah, I was picking up some film.
That's cool. Drove all the way here just to pick up some shit
That's it.
while we're doing free shipping. Now that guy, where'd you go? That's how you know people like us. I got free shipping going on, and they still.
That's it.
I like that because like it's expensive. My shipping bill last week was $2,000, and this time I paid all of it. Nobody paid any of it. Ugh. But whatever. We're having fun. We're building kegs today because you know. Oh, you wasn't driving, was you? We don't want to hear that. But yeah, so we're just sitting here. Maybe I can do a wider view here. Oops, wrong one. It was funny. I heard nothing, and Alex is supposed to be in here doing the live with me, and he's supposed to be my builder person so that we can. But no, please. Well, I like to do as little work as possible. You know, I'm supposed to be the boss, but no. And as soon as you start thinking that way, that's when you stop growing. But here, you should clip this onto you, and you can stick around, and we can split screen, and you could just anywhere up near you. You can clip it to your stream. That way they can hear you too. Otherwise, it's a one-sided conversation for the stream.
Mic check. Radio check.
I mean, we only got 26 people watching us, so it's not like we got a whole.
Who do we got in there?
We have Dave
Vinny.
Weimer.
Oh,
Vinny's in here. Corey Case is here. Burner Count. Brian Dyer Jr.
Watching.
Vinny's watching. Oh, look at that. I recognize that shirt. I'm in the way. Let's you know what? Let's switch this over here. I can just be in the they know what I look like. So let's go to that one where Alex is. Everyone could just go over there and
Here we go. Now
they don't need to see me. Yeah, you could pull up chairs. We can adjust this camera, get it all zoomed in on you. Watch this. I got magical kind of shit going on here.
over there.
Wrong way. I can do this. Too far. No, that's perfect. Cool.
Yep. Got my own mic. Radio check on. Yep.
Yep, they can hear you now. And if they couldn't hear you, I can give you this one and I can turn this one on. Then they can hear all of it. This one, you want to say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. All right, look at that. We've got live guests today. I always dreamed of what it'd be like to have live guests. Now, you can see my head over here. Hi.
We're the first live guests.
Yeah, well, you already was the first live guest
As
far as in person, because when you guys came to get your stuff last time, we were doing live, and you got to pop into Brittany's room.
It wasn't planned this way. Just decided to head up, and we're like, oh yeah, still talk to you.
Does this work? Oh, that's only one of you, but that's okay. Yeah, you guys should get closer, and then I can sit here and we can chit chat. And
there we go.
I can't move that camera around as much; it's kind of bolted to the wall. So.
That's all right.
So how's business? We're starting to pick up.
Oh yeah,
We're starting to pick up too.
Starting to pick up now. It's a pretty slow January.
Yeah, January sucked. February's are like, okay, what's going to happen? And it's all eyes on the income tax check. You know, is there going to be a delay this year? If there's not going to be a delay, then we're going to get rich.
All right.
You know, and or there's going to be a delay and we're not. And, you know, right now, people have been waiting a long time for money that seems free. It seems like our customers act like the money's free, even though it's, you know, you kind of paid it out in taxes, you're just getting a refund. But if you want to feel like it's free and spend it like that, I'm here.
Yeah, we're
Come
open
get
for
some. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're kind of excited.
I've had like 3 O2 Tahoes in the past 3 days where the passenger window doesn't roll up.
Isn't that a wonderful thing?
So the tax decisions are already being made. So
that.
They're like, I'm getting my taxes next month, so I'm spending my rent money right now. That seems to be a thing.
Grocery money, taxes,
Oh, look, Alex is coming in too.
coffee.
You did. Hey guys, Alex has got nothing left to do. He filled the last order. He said,
Place
"Don't be
like
crazy."
10 more orders.
I have an echo. I can turn this down just a little bit. Will that help? Or am I like a lot echoing? I can't even tell.
Because I moved my
You guys got to help me out.
oh, I can get on here and see who's commenting too. Huh? At least on Facebook.
Make sure you volume.
Yeah, I'll turn it up.
Look at the comments. Yeah, I can see the comments, but I suck at.
Mm.
I just telling me I have an echo. What if I turn this off? Do I turn it up?
Or is
Same
it
one as this one, Corey?
Or you know what? Yeah, if you guys share that one, I'll share this one. We can put that here. It'll hear me. This is a technology nightmare. Alex, you're standing in the room with us. Stop saying what's up. You're cheating.
watching?
Yeah, we're usually silently in the crowd.
You got what, 15 and
Yeah,
No,
16 watching on Facebook or over here.
yeah, we're showing 16 in Facebook, 16 in YouTube. We're 32 people. Look at this. Yeah, they all came to watch us build a keg. But see, we've had so many customers, and on Tuesday it's one of those things that you just can't quite like figure out 100%. So we try, but you guys are like the 4th people that's come in today.
Really?
It's getting maddening. It's like everybody is starting to realize we're here. And I mean, how cool is it to have a supply shop like damn near in your own neighborhood?
Yeah, totally.
You guys are what, about an hour and a half away?
Yeah.
So we had a guy that just left here from Ann Arbor. He drove over to see, that was the guy that drove over to see Matt, right?
Yep.
He drove over to see Matt over at Tint Studio, and they were talking about good places to get tools. He's like, swing by Sun Distributing, it's on your way home. And so they popped in and they got a keg and a bunch of tools, and they're like, oh, this is great. And I didn't, when I put this place together, I'd never been into a supply shop, and I just put it together the way I imagined it should look.
Really?
You
Never
know,
been
and
on before you built this one?
no, and still to this day, the only one I've been in is down at 44 Tools when I went to meet with them about building the Tint Kegs for them. And I walked in there, and their place is gorgeous, but they have performance auto spa. So they're really catered for the customer experience, which is really cool. And I agree, when your customer walks into the front of your shop, you should be wowed.
What is Performance Auto Spa?
That's the front end of 44 Tools.
It's like an actual shop where they do everything. Also.
Yeah, they do PPF, they do vehicle wraps, they do window tinting,
That's cool.
all the things. And
Where's that at?
Lanesville, Ohio, I think. Somewhere just the other side of Ohio. It's about three and a half hours from here, so it wasn't terrible.
This is somewhere in the fields.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of fields around them, like, and they're building up a city near them. Like, so they took me out to eat downtown. Their downtown right now consists of, well, I don't know. 2 years ago when I went down there, their downtown consisted of 2 blocks, and they were building the third block. And he's like, yeah, they're just building block after block, you know, and they started out with one city block and they're just building on. It's like, wow,
That's cool.
they're building a freaking city right there in your town.
Nice.
That is super cool. But yeah, that was super cool experience. They're good people over there, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to. Oh, I'm not in camera. I'm not trying to tell you guys to go to buy stuff at 44 Tools, but they are good people over there, and they treated me well. So I can only go by what I know from my experiences.
I have a shop. It's his shop. It's Galactic Shades.
Galactic Shades. And isn't your mom usually on here?
Yeah, she's usually watching.
She tells
too.
me stuff.
Even my grandma gets on here. And she
Oh, that's cool.
No, my grandma just hangs out at the shop. My mom, she works at the shop though, trying to get her tinting.
So I guess we should talk a little bit about the parts still. But another thing that, you know, is really different. Alex, you need to pick a screen to be in right now. You got an arm sticking into mine. Although Nick would walk in here and he would be like, he would just kind of stick his head into my screen. But so the ball lock connector, the part that goes on the other end of the hose, these are a little bit more expensive with me, but these ones are German made. You can get the cheap ones, and I don't buy
Yes,
these
you do.
from that place where I showed you that I get the kegs from, because they sell the Chinese ones. These are CMB. They're made in Germany. In fact, I don't know if I can get this camera to cooperate, but you'll see right there. Do you see that writing right there? It says Germany. I can get one of these guys to confirm it. But they're German made because, you know, German makes the best parts.
Says China.
It does not. Oh, damn.
It says Germany.
So that's a German piece. And you'll also notice I saw the one that's threaded on the end. They do make these with a barb, and the barb is not much longer than that little thread, which is really hard to get a hose to clamp onto, so that's no good. So we use one that's about twice as long, and it's just a nut and a stem. We even sell these separately. I'm not sure why, but people buy them, so I guess there's a reason to it. So you just screw that together, and then you want to make sure this is good and tight. That's important, because you don't want leaks. So that's that. Like I said, I'm going to build the hose that I would use, which this is exactly the hose that I use. And somewhere in here, I got another end of it. So we're going to put this piece on this piece, but wait. And this is where I use a clamp. And like I said, I use a stainless steel clamp that you could use a ferrule and crimp it on. But again, if something down towards this end of the hose happens, you're screwed. So we try to make it as field serviceable as possible. And somewhere around here, I have a tool. Alex, did you run off with my tool?
No, but Vinny's saying bad things.
What did Vinny say? Well, maybe you could tell me, because I don't. I need the. No, it's in here. Did you take it back? Well, go get it. I just knew I brought it in here. I didn't know you stole it from me. Okay, Alex we only really got one set of keg building tools, so we're fighting over them today because we're selling the shit out of some kegs again today. And
I've got all the best parts here. We got the double hoses. Both of them have these inline filters. They're awesome.
Nice thing about the inline filters, so they're not like a necessary thing, but they're nice because if you run yourself into a pinch, Oh, wait a minute. Where am I screwing this together? Here we are. Okay. If you run yourself into a pinch, we're just putting the clamp on and tightening it down. And you got to fill your keg up with mud puddle water. I mean, seriously, this will filter it out for you and get the tint job done. But yeah, and not in all places do you get really, really good water. Or if you're mobile and you're using other water sources that you can't control, because you can put a filter on your water source. So that basically puts this hose together, and we have to tape it. Alex gave me everything taped except for the hose, or I mean, except for the swivel. And I'm guessing you took the nope. There's the tape. Oh, he was going to have me show how to do it. Yeah, what's funny is so this is really critical. Let me figure this out. How do I do this? Okay, we're going to stand up over here a little bit because this is really kind of critical. The direction that this goes, I don't understand, but counterclockwise on here is a bad thing. Okay, so just know that you want to put this on and you want to wrap it clockwise, and I like to put at least 2 full wraps on it, sometimes 3. Don't go too much because it does have to fit in there, but this is going to create the seal for you. So you're going to put that in there, and you're just going to have a really nice, but clockwise, that's critical. Ask me how I know. Well, so when when you hire a new person and you let them do something, but you just assume that they know this, then you all of a sudden you get people are like, it's leaking. And finally one day I'm in there and I couldn't figure out why they were leaking. I'm sending out free parts right and left and trying to help people out. And Alex, he takes the blame for anything anybody does. He's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, I was in the keg room wrapping a keg one day, and these guys are over there getting everything ready and the hose set up and everything, and I see Nick wrapping the tape on, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm putting the tape on. I'm like, you're doing it counterclockwise. He's like, so? And that's when I knew why we kept randomly getting things leaking. So we've got the hose set up. This is a hose setup, and this, I don't know what this costs, but you can build it yourself for less than I'm going to charge you to build it, because guess what? I need a paycheck too. It's just the way it is. I don't tint windows anymore. I'm not out doing cars. I'm here taking care of you guys. So I'm going to need a paycheck. Alex is going to need a paycheck. Nick is at home, quarantined from COVID, and he's still getting a paycheck. We all need paychecks, guys. So pay us to do it. It's better. But this hose setup here, we can switch real quick, just to take a quick little look. We will bring this guy over here. Is anybody saying anything derogatory at me? Why are you just laughing at me? Let's switch this over. We'll go to my website real quick. Stop shaking your hose, Rick. What's that old saying? Shake it more than twice you're playing with it. I play with hose all day long, so I don't even want to hear it. Anyways, we're gonna figure out where my mouse is. And we're gonna go to Tint Kegs and Parts. Oh, did you see that? Free ground shipping. It's Detroit, Michigan. I don't know who that is, but Alex is gonna handle it. And so here we are. We're looking at hose setups. Here's the hose setup. Well, there's the picture. So you can click the picture. We can wait for it to open because sometimes my website is just slow. And the way we built this is the ball lock material. We built it with plastic. We also have a stainless steel option just in case. Where did the stainless steel one go? There it is. We have the stainless steel option too, which looks like that, and it pulls up like that. And whoops, I can't stay in the screen. But anyways, that's pretty cool. Like I said, some people want all stainless steel, but I don't personally use the stainless steel one because I'm cheap like that. Hose length is 30 foot because that's what I like. No inline filter because I don't need it. Sprayer type, I do use the brass because I'm very abusive with it, and I leave it out in the car to freeze. And I use the brass fan and the blue hose. So this is a $125 hose. Now, if you guys want to build it yourself, you can buy all the parts separately. We can actually go back to here, and we'll just add all this stuff to the cart and see what happens. We're going to need it. Oh, we don't need one of these. Go back. I lied. We don't need any of these. We're going to need some hose by the foot. So we'll take 30 of those. Blue. 30. Add to cart. And we're going to go back. And we're going to get swivel. We're going to need a swivel. So we're going to get one of those. They're $12.99. That's not terrible. You're going to add that to cart. You're going to go back. And you're going to get one of these and add it to the cart. That's one of these. We got a swivel. Oh, we need the brass sprayer. So we're going to do the brass sprayer. So we'll select options here. And it doesn't matter which tip you do. It's going to be the same price. And it's not going to change the picture because that's more pictures I have to add. Sorry. So we're going to add that to cart. And we're going to take a look at our cart and see what we added. See if everything went in there. And we have the hose by the foot. We've got the swivel. We've got the one end and we've got the other end. And the cart's grand total is $114. So what you're paying me is $10 to put that together for you. But you can do it yourself because honestly, if I build something myself or do it myself, I have a sense of pride in the fact I did it. If I do it for you, I'm giving you a lifetime warranty with it. So I don't know if that's worth $10 to you or not. And same thing with the kegs. So take a 5-gallon keg. You can pick any wrap you want. We do sell wraps separately. We don't sell the Tint Keg wraps or the slip keg wraps because those are proprietary only if I build them. But we do have, not these ones. We do have, can we somehow see this? How come nobody told me my website's doing this shit? But we got the can of whoop ass, so that's pretty cool. And we've got the radioactive one, and you can buy these wraps and put them on your own. We've got my beer keg. This is like one of my favorites. So that one's cool. And don't forget the Tint Whiz energy drink wrap because that's like super sweet. And you can buy all these wraps or we can design you a wrap. So, but you can, for $285, you can build yourself a basic 25-foot, everything simple, but we're going to build it the way that I build it. So I'm going to put a 30-foot hose on it, no inline filter. Sprayer type's going to be brass. I'm going to use a brass fan. I'm going to use plastic ball lock and any one of these. We've got I don't have the pictures of the aqua slip, but you can look at those over on the other one. But anyway, so you can even get it with no wrap, but I'm not giving you a discount for not getting a wrap. So that's just what it is. People are going to do their own wrap. I can do a wrap for you. If you go with a custom wrap, it's going to cost you $45 for the wrap and $45 for the setup fee for the art. And that's an extra $90 if you wish to. But you can do any one of these, you know, the OG Tint Keg Brown. It says only 5 left because their inventory tells me I only have 5 Tint Keg Brown wraps left. So if I pick a different one, chances are Tint Keg White, it'll tell me it's in stock. It's not low at all. Slip Keg Bronze. But basically, you get the point. It's $309 the way that I build it with the brass sprayer and everything. And it's good bang for your buck. Like I said, it comes with a lifetime warranty. I'm going to take care of it for you. We're going to go back to the split screen because we got guests. Hey, we're back. And Dave says he has the beer keg 100 out of 10. Sweet. Don't read my comments. They can be random. I always look, see, that's my security camera screen, but they're not there. But what I can do, this is kind of cool. Well, actually, it's not that cool, but it is kind of cool. I can switch this. Let me bring this over here. We're going to go big, and then we're going to switch it to studio mode. Then we're going to go security cameras. There we go. UPS is here. Is it UPS time? It's only 5:12. Gee. Normally they get here about, well, they're not supposed to get here before 5:30. I have a 5:45 pickup, so that way, because again, I'm a tinner, and you know, there ain't nothing worse than calling at 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon and being like, yeah, that'll go out tomorrow. UPS is already picked up. I came here and I'm like, so what's the latest I can get picked up? They said, when do you close? I said, I close at 6. Well, we can't pick up at 6 because if you have next day air, we'll have to have that to drop off by 6:30. Can you do a 5:45 pickup? I'm like, I sure can.
I sure can.
But we have a 5 o'clock cutoff on the website. So if you guys are shopping and you're wondering when the cutoff is, if you get it in by 5 o'clock, UPS will wait for me to build your order. So if you buy a keg or get some film cut or whatever it is, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out for you, and UPS will sit right there and wait for it. In fact, this is the kind of relationship that we have with UPS. Let's see, Alex is probably going to try to. Oh God, wrong freaking mouse. Got to use 2 mices. So. Yeah, Alex is out there BSing with, oh, no, he's leaving. So much for BSing with the, and why is there a ladder in front of my camera? What are they trying to hide? Look at all that film Alex is playing with. That stuff he needs to put away. That's the other thing a lot of people don't realize is, so all this film doesn't come, 20 inch, 24 inch, 36 inch, 40 inch. It comes 60 inch. And so, yeah, I'm about to have a sale on some Nova and Orbit 35%. Because I coach my customers well to use as much of a 60-inch roll as possible. So they do really good. But for some reason, 35%, they won't buy short rolls. So I've got a shit ton of 20 and 24 inch. And I don't know what to do with it because it's taking over the shelf.
Yeah, that's probably what people think of me. Like, do you mean people that just like consistently buy only 40-inch rolls?
I don't mind that because I can buy my Nova and Supernova. I got to pay a little bit more, but I can buy it in 40-inch rolls and 60-inch rolls. My Orbit, I have to buy in 60-inch rolls. And Avery, because they treat me like an illegitimate stepchild, I make them cut my film. So I'll buy their film, 20s, 24s, 36, 40, whatever I need. So I don't care what size Avery you buy, but the Helios film, that's my baby. And I got to buy the big rolls. Like I said, with the Nova and Supernova, I can buy that in 40-inch rolls. Buy a 60, I'll cut it 41.19 for you all day long. In fact, I have, if you notice, if you buy a 60-inch roll on my website, you'll notice that. Are we still watching Alex? We should probably transition back to us. We're watching Alex box film. But on the website, if you pick a 60-inch roll of anything, it's going to ask you how you want it cut. And because I have a couple customers that are creative, a common one is 3822, but a little less common one, I have a customer that always buys one. He'll buy one 4020 and then one 162420. So you'll see that 162420 as an option on the website. And that's why, because a lot of your sedans you can tint with a 16-inch roll. And so, so hand cut. You're not gonna play around with a 16-inch roll with a plotter because you got the wheel issue. And then, although fun fact, the Camaro door can be done if you're hand cutting with a 12-inch roll. Yeah. Somebody told me that. And over at the shop, we use 24s cut 1212 for windshield strips. And somebody told me that, and we got a Camaro in there. Like, I call bullshit, and I spread it on. I'm like, no shit. That's a little window. And here's these guys with their big 24-inch rolls, spreading them across there and throwing half of it away when you could have tinted four windows. God damn, stop yelling at me. I'm going to check the email. This sounds important. Dave said, wait a minute. Don't remember if I showed you this. Oh, yeah. So, all right. That is sweet as hell. Can I bring this in here? How do I do this? I can do this. I know how I can do this. I don't know how I can do this, but I'm going to figure it out real fast. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got to bring this over here. Bring that over there. And then I need to go back to here. You guys are making this complicated. Then I got to add this. I got to add this here. That. We'll go down here. So that is cool. That's kind of big unless you got really little arms. I'm not sure, but Dave Weimer. It looks like, I don't know. Can I make it bigger? I can make it bigger. Oh my God, technology is amazing. Still don't know what it looks like. Is it flowers? What is that? Yeah, tell us what's in there. Tell us the things. Oh, I'm like, why is my mouse not going over here? Because technically it wasn't. Oh, he said he's got tiny arms. Okay. Well, I was going to say flowers, but I figured that was going to leave it too wide open. So. And did you get permission, Dave, to do that on your arm? Because that's, you see that TM over on the right, just because you put TM, that's kind of like making a video and being like, I don't own the rights to this music. That. Yeah. If you didn't get permission, it's okay. Just right there underneath it, right down here somewhere in small print, be like, I don't own the rights to this tattoo. And you'll be good. So. Get a Tint Keg tag. No, he's getting a Sun Distributing logo.
So go as long as you have the truck.
He had like the nail gun here. He had his knife here, like exact brand. Pitchfork down his chest. He had oh, it's Brandon James.
He's like,
Brandon James or Justin James? Oh, damn. Are they related? Okay, just checking. Never trust anybody with two first names. Yeah, Brandon James, and we also know a Justin James. They're not related. They're probably not friends, and don't trust them. They got two first names. What's up, Patrick? Oh, we still got more things to talk about, though, but I'm still having fun. I don't care. Do you guys smoke? Do you hate smoke? That's good, because no, I wouldn't do it with. I do it on stream just because it pisses people off. They're like, "Don't smoke, man. I'm trying to save your life. If I wanted my life saved, I wouldn't be sitting here killing myself with a cigarette." Stop it. Okay, so we've got the hose belt. Now we've got the keg. So the keg, I already told you what that is. You see these red caps here? Red means stop. At least that's what I thought. But I see a lot of customers with their keg and they got the red cap. Did you rip your red cap off? It looks like this, which is why we put the cap over it.
So get into what you're about to get at.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you look in here, and I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a stem on that side, and over on this side, there's no stem. This side has a little nubby baby, short little stem, and oh, I still got this. Cool. So Dom wants to know about this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this up here where everybody can see it, because that's probably important. Are we in camera? I guess no.
You could do.
I can do magic. We're going to turn this like this. So these, I'm going to take this one off because I just show you how this is built. Actually, I don't have to take this one off because this one's already fixed. So we're going to put this back on. That is cool. I almost line up. So my arm, like once my arm starts going in there though, it just gets a little funny. Anyway, so we're going to leave that on because it's already done. But so what's under there is this little guy. And this little guy's got a couple parts. We're going to come up to this screen. So you got the post. The difference between this post and the post with the red cap on it is so minor, is why I put the red cap on it. Because if you try to plug your sprayer on two things, or your connector on, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to get stuck and you're not going to be able to pull it back off. And the other thing that's going to happen is nothing, because nothing will spray out of it because it doesn't have the stem inside. Although you can turn your keg upside down and then it'll spray water out of it, because then you got this piece right here, which already has the O-ring changed on it. And then you got a spring that's kind of tapered. It's bigger on the bottom than the top. So this sets in the spring just like that. Really simple. And then this goes in there. Now, what we need these for is Dom's excited part. We're going to pop the cap off like everybody does. Not supposed to, by the way. That's to keep you from trying to plug into the wrong side. But we're going to take this apart. So let's actually set this over here like this. We'll bring this back a little bit so everybody can maybe see it. Okay. So this is the inside, which is confusing, but loosen that up a little bit. And the rest of it's pretty much finger tight. So we're going to take that off. Oh, now it looks like I got really short, stubby arms. Weird. I should line my cameras up better. So when you pull this out, this is the little, that's the little stubby thing, which, you know, they're just cheap. They could have put a full-size one in there. It would have costed more, but that is the problem. And this is not needed. This has got that bad O-ring on it. So we're just going to use a new one. But, and let me see if this will show that. This O-ring, see how flat that is? It's like pancaked because it's cheap Chinese rubber. Nobody likes that. But I like the Chinese kegs because they're easier for me to wrap. And they don't make a keg in America, so I'm not putting any American workers out of business. So the difference between this and wherever the other one went that I had, whoops, is you see that little notch? No. That little notch. See the little notch right there? There's one on each point of this one. So that's the gas side. That's the side that you don't use. And size-wise, they're a little bit different. So we just take that one and throw it in a drawer somewhere and wish we had a use for it. This is the one, no notches on the points. That's a liquid one. That's what you want to use. So we take this little guy here, which is just a stem, and we set these up as kits. They're $24.99. They come with the O-ring on this. They come with a new liquid ball lock post and a new poppet and spring. So we want to drop this in there, and there's little ears on this, and there's little ears in there. So this is going to go in there, and you turn it until it just drops in. So I don't know if you could see that, but it just dropped in flat, and then this piece just goes on there like that. And now we can just get mad at it because it's not screwing on. Usually I work on it like a bench where it's right in front. Actually, we work on them on the floor typically, don't we? And I make Alex do it so I don't have to. There we go. Flip a wrench around the other way and spin it a few times. It does have the rubber O-ring, so as soon as it's tight, it's tight. It doesn't, you don't have to reef it down or anything because the O-ring does the seal. It's got an O-ring around the outside of this piece too, which creates a seal. And now you've got this, and your connector will fit either that side. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it on the chair. You can either put it on this side. Stop it. Did I use the right one? I did use the right one, right? Okay. Sorry, guys, couldn't do this part off camera because it just, nothing will sit still. So it'll lock onto that side. It'll lock onto that side. And if you look in the keg now, you've got two stems. One on, I can do this, I swear to God. You got two stems, one on each side, going down to the middle. In the middle is a little dimple that actually is lower than the rest of it to get every little drop, and they center right on that. So that is that, and we have the lid that I drilled a hole in before the stream because I use a drill press, which is kind of pricey, but we drill a lot of lids. So this will go in here. I don't have any Allen wrenches, but to put this on here, you'd put this on here. Show you guys the magic trick. The drill goes on here, and it's going to go that far, and it's going to stop because I don't have an Allen wrench to put in here. But if I give Alex this and this, I bet you in about 30 seconds, he's going to come back and it's going to be tight. Yeah. maybe 45 seconds. He's not running like he usually does. He's tired today because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but he's married. He has a baby, and he spends a lot of time taking care of that baby. So that is how you put together your own keg. It's not that difficult.
What is the lids for if they don't already have? Because you just have that pressure thing on there, right?
So yeah, so the lid doesn't come with a hole in it, and it doesn't come with the valve stem. We put those in it to make it easier for us in the field to put air in it. But typically, these will come with one gas side and one liquid side, and this like this. In the brew industry, the one that has the stem in it is where the liquid, the soda, the beer, mixed drinks, whatever they're using it for, that's what that'll go out to the tap. And on the other side, they'll have CO2 pumping in at a regulated pressure. Now, one thing that we did, and I also sell these on the website, and I pretty much sell these for cost, is I've got the white ball lock connector. That is the one that fits on this one that naturally comes with it. So this will lock down on that. And this is just your standard air hose fitting. So if you have a compressor at the shop with regular air hoses and you use air tools, this is a nice feature because this will fill your air up through the post, which has got a much bigger hole than a valve stem, and it takes you about 5 seconds to pressurize your tank. So it's amazing. Do you guys have an air compressor?
We do, yeah, but I didn't know you could buy one of those posts.
And do you have with air hoses and regular disconnects?
Yeah, we're running this basic built right there. One of that same.
No, I mean air compressor. You have a regular air compressor?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why we put these in here so that, but I was going to say, if you got a regular like 30 gallon or 60 gallon or 120 gallon, 3 horse, 5 horse, whatever air compressor, and you use air tools like impacts and ratchets and stuff like that, then
Female quick.
female
I see
quick
what you mean.
release. Yeah. So that's just your standard air fitting. And I got the stainless steel adapter in between there so that this just,
Makes
but
sense.
for most tinners, there's just not a air compressor available. But for a lot of tinners, they do other things like work on cars or this or that, and they actually use air tools.
I just went out and bought like a tiny little plug-in one. It doesn't hold in the air. Perfect. Just compresses the air.
I don't know. He's I'm not reading comments. Nobody's reading comments for me. I assume this O-ring, is that what you're talking about, Dave? Hey, Martin, what's up? Did Martin's package go out?
Yes.
Cool. They didn't get it? Son of a bitch. Martin, your package is going to be a day later than normal because we got a lot of snow. And when we get a lot of snow, I mean, once upon a time, the mail service used to say not rain or snow or sleet or whatever, they'll do it through it. No, they don't. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's the O-ring he's talking about.
So what is the question?
Be fed up or unnecessary? Beefed? Oh, beefed up.
Oh, no, the lid O-ring, actually, that's one area that is really nice that it's soft because a lot of us are dirty, dingy people. And so we'll drop this O-ring somewhere, it'll get a little dirt into it. And being soft, it'll absorb that dirt when we put this on here, and the dirtiness, it'll still seal on the top of the thing. If I beef this up and I put a harder O-ring on it, you're more apt to get leaks from stuff like that. So you don't want to change that one. That's good for you. Keep that. And Martin is waiting on his son distributing. I got more on order because I have one XL dash towel for some distributing left. Yeah. But I got more on order, so relax, guys. We should give stuff away though. But we're not giving a keg away. Hey, you guys want to see something cool though? Everybody knows about the Tinter Battles, right? And I told you guys about, where the heck did it go? I thought I had it open somewhere. Maybe I do. I don't know. Is it over here? Nope. Is it over here? Nope. Nope. Yes, there it is. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here for just a second because we are going to go. No, not over here, dummy. God, what's going on here? Oh, what is this? I got this opened with. Open. Photos? Can I open it in photos? Did it work?
It's on the big screen.
Whoa! What are you doing way over there? Come back. I wanted you over here. I mean, I didn't ask you to be over there. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be the official 2022 Tinter Battles keg wrap. Oh,
Dang, that's cool.
wait a minute. There we go.
That's really cool.
There I am. I'm like, what did I do? I pushed the button wrong, and all of a sudden I'm not there. I don't know if they could hear me or not, because this is funny.
They said, David Weimer said the wheel on the big screen could be fun.
Oh no shit! How do I do that?
Well, then you might actually see the names.
I don't know how
That
to
is
get the
pretty
wheel on
sweet.
the big screen because the wheel is part of. Actually, I guess oh. Let's see. How do we do this? Let's bring this over here. Oh, well, that's dumb. We want to bring this back over here. We'll bring. Oh, that is over here. Ah! That's not even the right one. We want this one. Well, that's why it opened over there, because I already had something else open over there. Okay, but we want the wheel on the big screen. So let's figure out how to do that. We have to open this up. Okay, that's on the screen. That's good. You guys are confusing me. So you think this is easy technology. And then I can, let's transition. Let's take it off of studio mode. Okay, so I've got the wheel. And then I have to hit interact. Then I can take this over to the big screen. Oh, I can't make it any bigger. Oh, this is complicated. It's wireless, so there's a little bit of lag. Okay, so then from here, oh, my mouse is over there 3 screens away. Jeez, this is stupid. Okay, so then if we go to that, oh, wait a minute, now we're gonna have to, see, you guys are making this complicated. Oh, and then it ain't even gonna show because it's on the screen. That was so much work for nothing. I don't have the best cameras to, like, I mean, they don't flicker, so I mean, we should be happy about that. All right, so we're gonna bring this back down, boom, just like that. We're gonna minimize this guy. We're gonna go way over here and get our damn wheel again. Bring it way back over here. And we need to know what to do with the wheel, guys. We're going to minimize it for now. Oh shit, people are already telling me who to put on the wheel. Well, okay, then we'll reopen that again. Go back to the spinner. Go back to studio mode. We'll go back to the spinner. Where's the spinner? There it is. Then we will go back to interact. We'll bring this over here just a little bit because, oh yeah, and for a minute we're going to split screen transition, then go back to the spinner. All right. So I need names. Who am I putting on the screen? Well, I minimize. Oh, geez, I can't minimize it because then my spinner. Okay. Whatever. We'll bring this down here. Okay, the spinner wheel's up over there. Maybe we can do this. That works. Okay. Now we need names.
All right, so we have Vinny.
No,
Marquise.
first things first, we should probably do our guest. Oh, Martin wants to be in the wheel, and his package got held up an extra day, so that might actually be beneficial. So let's start up with the guest pick the giveaway. That's Fury.
Oh my god.
Okay, we want to start with Jaybird. Whoops.
Then that's it.
That's
And then that's it. Who's going to win? There was Martin, Cisco.
Marquise Paul.
UIS. All there is a Weimer
Some soul.
Jason.
Vinny.
What's Benny's last name? Because I have to be able to look him up.
Bienvenue. Bienvenue. Corey Case.
Corey, why are you confused? Tyler, what's up? Elevated Restyling Center.
Pretty sure you're on the wheel.
Tyler, they have to be here, be on the wheel.
He was talking about Kyle or Kylie.
Russian guy.
Yeah. And actually, I should put Tyler. Yeah, we get those now because we're popular or something. Don't click the link. Well, we can just block the user on YouTube. We can add to block list and restream chat. Problem solved. He is gone. Here.
Bing bong.
What's on the wheel?
See two dogs in the yard, she's upstairs going hard.
What?
Isn't it?
Uh, watching your tool talk. Where you go with the flow. Yeah, just Invasion. God, I know who Invasion is, but I suck. I tell you that every week. But if you win, you'll tell me who you are. Because I suck. Every week I like try real hard to remember these people. Okay. What's going on the wheel today? I don't know, but I got 12 people on the wheel today. That's fun. And it's time to give away some shit. So let's figure out what we're getting. Anybody know what we're giving away? I don't know what we're giving away. I think whatever we give away, we should probably give it away.
We should probably give it away if we're giving it
Plot
away.
twist, it's an O-ring.
Yeah, what do we got left on the table over here? We got a couple of things. What do you guys need? So
I actually need an O-ring, so
he actually needs an O-ring. So I didn't put Dom on that. All right. All right. So we're gonna take the wheel and we're gonna straight up do
I'm gonna take your two new assistants.
no stuff.
and then we're gonna do this.
He said Helios, a giveaway.
Helios giveaway. We need you to like be over here with me a little bit. Thank you. Can't never get it right. All right, so let's get back to the. Oh, Jason, I got you on there. Some Sun Distributing merch.
That's a good one.
I still have to get with Tim at T-Towns. He's going to make me up a bunch of shirts to give away. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to come up with some cool, like, one-of shit. Corey, you are on the wheel. I put you on while you were being confused. Sun Distributing hoodie, like I said, still got to get with T-Towns for that. Vinny says to give away my two new assistants.
Oh my gosh.
That, what is it?
I'll be at travel.
Dylan.
As long as he pays for the shipping for me to go to Vinny's, then I can be given over.
DYLANBARBEAU. You are on the wheel now. Dave says, just do something cheap like a 5-gallon with 2 holes conversion.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. That's like no biggie.
No, I think it's 4. I think you can get away with like about 450, maybe a little less.
For what?
500 if you go ball out and go all brass and stainless. Which I'm sure that's what Dave thinks we should do. A keg, air hose, ball lock. But not everybody needs one of those. Let's do a dash towel. We could do a dash towel. How about God, I got some towels that I'm trying to test that I haven't even opened yet. But I got some stuff, guys. Let's promote some. I don't know if I'm going to get crackly or not. I'm in here with my microphone. I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do one of these since I'm in here. Oh, Jason Omoleski was doing that thing with the Tinters for a Cause, which, that's something we should probably talk about a little bit. What else do we need? We need to do.
Remember The Office when Andy didn't come back?
Some.
That girl came in and just sat in his office and she wouldn't leave when she got the bill. But it happened.
Purple. One of these.
When
One,
the camera-
2, 3.
Like, do a Steve-O.
4. 1, 2, 3.
Who wants to? I'm paying $10 to be added on the wheel. I'll put you on there 10 times for $10. Who wants my cash app?
So,
Right to mine.
was everybody able to hear me?
Yeah, I was just doing a mic check.
I have things, guys. I went shopping for you because I don't know how many of you guys want to try some Glass-Aid tape, but I'm going to do 3 packs of Glass-Aid tape.
I like that color.
I've got an extra large gray Soak Shield dash cover. I've got an extra large white Soak Shield dash cover. And I've got a Soak Shield installer set. So today, I think we're going to focus on Soak Shield a little bit because, you know, they're cool. And Glass-Aid because everybody loves Glass-Aid. Wow, the white balance in here. Hey, oh, wait a minute. That camera's not doing anything right now because it's dumb. We could do...
I called him up.
Hey,
All right, you're getting taken off the wheel, David.
What did David do? We need to put David in timeout.
yeah, just block
Don't
them.
worry.
Just block
Yeah,
them and
just
delete all
block 'em.
comments.
Delete all comments. Block.
What did you do, Dave? He said it wasn't me. Dom tried to extort us for $10 to be on the wheel. Well, okay, we'll put you guys up here. Maybe shrink that down just a hair. There, we got everybody on the wheel. Actually, I can shrink me down a little bit, and then we'll come over here with Alex hiding. Uh-oh, Alex.
No, it's so you.
There you are.
Oh, shit.
Here, actually, this guy. Hold on a second. We have a monkey mask for when we were promoting Squeaky Monkey, and Alex would wear that. Let me just real fast do the wait a minute, which is this? Yeah,
I got to use that for the first time the other day.
The Rari one.
Rewind.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff. Takes elbow grease, but it's safe on the interior of cars, and that's what's important. Don't get me wrong, an acid-based chemical works brilliantly, but it scares me. So. Okay. There, Alex. Now you can stand. Oh, he sat down. He's like, watch this. So we got all this in here. This thing's spinning around. What are we gonna do? We're gonna. Who wants what first? Let's talk about Corey. You am on the wheel. Oh no! Wait a minute. That's right. Dom took you off the wheel because you wouldn't give up $10. Oh. Dan says I can see your desktop. You can. I'm confused. Wait a minute. Let me.
So I think it maybe for a minute it was.
I was just saying that there's 2 wheels.
Oh.
Okay. Fair point. I've got so many screens going on here. I don't know what's going on here. It's complicated, guys. Eric, what's up? We gotta put Eric on here. ERICEUNN. Then we have to get my. So I got 3 screens running right now, and I need a 4th. Is that bad? All right, so what the hell, Dom and Ty? You guys didn't tell me you were going to be live while there. They didn't know.
It wasn't planned.
They were here, and I yelled at Alex, and he came in and he says, it's Dom Favorite. I'm like, oh shit, he was here last time we were live too. Tell him to come in. Put him on camera. It'll be fun. We were just building kegs. 556. Oh, we got a blow. Oh, Chris C. Chris C. See what? C. C. All right. I'm this is what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move this guy over here because he doesn't even need to be in the way. There, now I can see you guys still. That's good. That works. I got Chris C. And we're having fun. We got you on the and then Rick, hey, have you ever gave away anything for flat glass that would make cool giveaways since it seems like most people do auto glass? Sometime this year, and I haven't decided when, but I will be giving away a film handler. That makes flat glass easier. It also can make hand cutting easier for tinners too if they want to buy one size roll. And Martin's like, come on, man, I got shit to do. Spin the damn wheel already. Jaybird, you're still on the wheel. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not doing a film handler today. They've settled down. Or as Carrie Yoakum would say, calm your tits, dude.
Are you a
Rick's
Tint
gonna
Keg
get
or a
in
glass
trouble.
guy?
Definitely gonna be late today. Oh, I am definitely gonna be late today. That reminds me. I gotta check notifications real quick. And I did not get a notification, but I might have a meeting to go to tonight. Does my name get put on? Do you want your name put on? I could send your stuff home with Dom. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we're gonna do this. We're gonna spin the wheel. First up is gonna be a 3-pack. Hey, Alex, you can take notes. I need to know who the winners are when they win. 'Cause I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. I don't know what to do. Oh shoot, I forgot to order Uline today. Anyway, so first up is gonna be the first 3 up is gonna be 3-pack
Oh
glass
my god.
aid. Hey. And if you win it and you don't use it and you don't want to try it, that's cool too. You can just tell us who to give it to. All right, you guys ready? Survey says, is everybody's mic's working? Everybody's mic is working. Say something.
What'd you? Oh, hello.
Radio check. Radio check.
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Everybody's working. James Brown. I don't know if James Brown's on here, but we'll put him on here. As long as he's here. We good? Can't hear Alex. Yeah, we try not to listen to Alex. Shh, don't tell. He's tired. We could give him this mic. I mean, we could. It would be shitty audio. I mean, I got one mic that can do omnidirectional that would pick us all up, but it'll probably be echoey. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna spin this wheel. You guys ready to spin this wheel? We're gonna do a 3-pack of glass aid tape. It's spinning. Somebody's gonna win it. I don't know who, but at this point, it looks like it's gonna be cash at Top Tire. Cash at
Relation.
Good job.
topptire.com.
You gotta.
I know Cash. He drives a Palisade. I think.
Confetti
If that's the
everywhere.
rate. Confetti, yay!
Why doesn't
Okay.
the confetti show?
Does too. Remove. All right, Cash. Are you down? You like the Glacade tape option? Because you are welcome to. Oh, I actually should have left you on there until you told me, but 3-pack of Glacade tape for Cash. That is exciting. Wow, my desk is messier than it's ever been. Good thing I cleaned it off today. And he said, yes, Palisade. Okay, so I got the right Cash. And everyone's saying congrats, but Cash, you good with the Glacade tape? I'm sending you Glacade tape. You're here. I know you are. We got to keep this wheel spinning. Next 3-pack of Glacade tape. Isn't this fun? Spinning that wheel. How much does a 3-pack of Glacade tape cost? Dave, you're not allowed to win anything.
Yeah, I thought we took you off.
Did Dave pay us $10? Wait a minute.
That's a forfeit.
I know Dave wants to use some Glacade tape, so we're sending it. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong goddamn screen.
Just kidding, Dave, for cool.
3 more for Dave. That's 6 of them. I know a 10-pack is $60, and I'm giving away 9 of them, so I'm giving something away. Why is Jason Salas' name up there? Oh, because I just removed. Okay, got it. We're going to spin it again. Another Glacade tape. Here we go. Survey says, bum, bum, bum. Martin, I am sliding your 3-pack of Glacade tape right into that thing that's got to go out tomorrow because, yes. Oh, that is awesome. I don't have to pay extra for Martin's this time because Martin lives in Puerto Rico and he wins all the things so that I can pay all the shipping.
Oh my god.
It's amazing, I'm telling you. And
Rick, give
David
the Glacade
said,
to, oh
yeah, David said give the Glacade to Invasion. So Invasion, remind me who you are because I'm not going to remember today. But I know the answer. Congrats, Martin. And Dave, thanks for paying it forward. That is super, super awesome. Invasion is
Joe.
Joe. He does that. Now I got to look for Joe in my message. Shoot me a message again, Joe, because I'm like really shitty at this. I need to hire somebody that's better at this than me. Oh, and I wrote Matt and Cisco. I guess you're forfeited because I spelled your name wrong. Sorry, Martin. Martin's looking all surprised like he won. You know, oh, I won. Oh, my God. And Martin, I think you got like voodoo magic coming from Puerto Rico because it seems like you always win. I don't think Puerto Rico's that close to Louisiana, Alex. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I wasn't real good at geography. So for Glacade, that's it. But I think we're going to do a gray soak shield. We can show it on this one. Oh, ooh, that's back here, down here. Yeah, soak shield towel. It's a big towel. It's 30 inches by 70 inches. Made by Soak Shield. Made by a tinner for a tinner. So we're going to give this one away to, I can't believe I let this go so long. So here it goes. It's spinning. Survey says it's going to be, is it? Corey Case. Look at that.
All those
God.
habits worked. Asking if he was on the wheel.
Corey, are you still confused? Because I think you're on the wheel. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to click that remove button, and now you're not on the wheel. But you do get a gray Soak Shield dash cover. And, oh, I'm going to save this one for last. So the prizes are going bigger and bigger, but we're going to do the white Soak Shield dash color now. Cover. It's a freaking towel, guys, but it worked. $45 value for these, so this is exciting. Tyler says he was one name away, so what? Say we spin this thing and land on Tyler. Oops, I clicked the wrong screen again. Oh, it's spinning. Sherry says, oh, look at that shit. How did that happen? Tyler Lingo. The white one's coming to you.
I gave you that good time.
These guys are over here doing the voodoo vibes and shit. Like, oh, Tyler was going to give me $10 to be on the wheel. I'll let him win. Not sure how this all works, but Tyler, you are officially, oh, wrong screen again. Off the wheel. That's exciting. The wheel names are getting smaller. All you people that are still on it, I hope you are ready. Oh, don't tell me to get the fuck out, Tyler. If you're going to talk to me that way, I'm taking your prize away. People always talk to me that way. This is for my meeting. I'll send them. I'll call you back because that's for my tonight shit that I forgot about. But all right, Tyler, you did good. Look at all those people still on the wheel. And the last but not least is a $90 value. It's a full installer set from Soak Shield, microfiber rope. So what that comes with is a Soak Shield Mini, a Soak Shield OG. There's a Mini. There's the OG. And an X. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pointing down here. You guys can't see that. Anyways, they're all there. There's 3 of them, 3 different sizes, all the sizes they make. It's purple, so it's amazing. You just know it has to be. And who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Dave says he needs it. Dave, I'm pretty sure.
He got taken off because he won the glass cleaner and gave it over, or glass aid and gave it
Oh,
over.
David, I'm going to put you back on here, dude.
Yeah, don't worry. He cashed out for $10, so he ended up folding.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm typing your name in the chat. That ain't going to get you on the wheel. Oh, we'll put you over there. That's good. Dave Brown, Dave Weimer, James Brown, Dave White. Okay, got it. But we've got to take Invasion Joe off because Joe got the glass aid. See, you can't win 2. Who's up on the corner? Can't see him. These folks here.
Us? Where are
Are
they? Oh, it might be Alex that they can't see.
oh, that might be Alex. You're in the corner. People can't see you. You're too far away. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna spin this one last time. Last prize. Here we go. The survey says, all right, now I need to know who Chris C is. Because I know a lot of Chris's, and I don't know most of their last names. So Chris C won himself an installer set. Purple. Chris, are you still here? Alex says I can see Alex. Or Mary says I can see Alex. The other corner is Dom Favorite and his better half. Ty, all the way from Jackson, Michigan. They like to come shop. Battle Creek.
Yeah. Well, you can see Jackson.
They're that way. Or that way. I don't know. They're one of those ways.
He said he's here. Thank you.
Hey, what's your name? What's your last name, Chris? Are you one of my customers? Here, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you guys an option to, if you won something and you're not one of my customers. Okay, we're going to remove Chris off of there. We're going to go back to, oh my goodness, I'm so confused here. How does this thing work? Split screen. There we go. And up on the screen, we've got our phone number. You can text that phone number, who you are, what you won. That will be very helpful. So please do that. and we will tomorrow get all your things out because that's what we do. It's been a great, happy Tuesday, and I hope that you learned something about building a keg. But if it's too much or you want to support us, feel free to just order one. Like I said, comes with a lifetime warranty. We're all happy about that. And Joe, yes, you can email us. You remember my email, right? I can throw it up there. Either way, contact us one way or the other. Oh,
Identify as Christy.
Mary.
Vinny said that.
I can find Vinny in my system. But thank you guys for the. Thanks for the glass aid. Did I send you glass aid? Oh, Cash. Yes, yes. And he just arrived at home. Cash watches us while he's driving too. It's great. So, all right. You guys got our email. You got our phone number. Text us, email us. Let us know who you are, what you want. Alex has got notes. We'll get those together. And cool, Chris. We will hear from you in a minute. But until next week, see you later.